Good morning, everyone. It's Elaine from Annabella's. Welcome to Friday FlossTube. I'm very happy that you're here today. It is very foggy outside, which is very strange. Driving down the mountain today was a little scary. Anyway, I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. I am looking forward to spending a little bit of time with you today. It won't be very long. We are busy getting ready to leave to head to Orlando for the All Things Disney retreat with Priscilla and Chelsea from Stitching with the Housewives and a whole bunch of you. So I can't wait to see everybody. We leave on Wednesday, but I got a lot to pack up still. So I'm going to work with the girls today and we're going to get everything packed into the 2 cars that we need to drive down to Orlando. So it's going to be a good time. Really have no life updates. Home stuff, we had some mulch laid, which is nice. It's always nice to have someone come and do it when you can do that, right? Terry would break his back trying to do we have a very large yard. So it was nice to have them come and do that for us. And all of our beautiful flowers are starting to bloom. So if you remember, this is only my 2nd or 3rd spring since I was a child, like under 5. So we sat out on the porch last night and Terry said, "Would you just look at this?" And I'm like, "What?" And he said, "Just look at how beautiful it is." So it's really cool to hear a guy talk about how beautiful he finds spring. So we talked about renewal because the Pope was elected yesterday and all of the things that spring brings, including, a fresh renewal. And we have a baby. Well, we don't have babies yet, but in our flower pot that I bought, a hanging flower pot, we have, it looks like 2 baby robin eggs. They're about this big. So I told Terry we got to keep watering it. We don't want the plant to die because then every other bird will see the babies in there or the squirrels will and go and get them. So, but that's it. Really nothing much going on. Let me talk to you real quick about our Girlfriends Getaway. I'm so excited. So our next retreat when we get back from All Things Disney will be our first Girlfriends Getaway weekend. That is going to be held June 27th through 29th right here in Western North Carolina. I went out to Lake Logan today. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yesterday rather. It is amazing. I cannot even tell you how nice it is. It's kind of like the log home we're in right here, but they have much larger spaces for us. Lots of round tables and full kitchen and it's right there by the lake and the setting is stunning. So let me go ahead and I'll just insert some photos here to let you know what I have in mind for our June Girlfriend Getaway. I'm going to talk with her hopefully today and see if I can firm that date up. We were going to have it here, but we can host more of you if we do it at Lake Logan. So I'm really excited. Terry wasn't able to go. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Riley had to have his teeth cleaned and, we take good care of him and he just had them cleaned last year, but lo and behold, he had 3 abscesses. So they pulled 3 teeth and he's been kind of down in the dumps since Monday. So Terry didn't go with me yesterday when I went out to Lake Logan. So I want him to go and check it out. So anyway, all exciting stuff coming ahead. So if you haven't heard about the Girlfriend Getaway Weekends, go ahead and just go to girlfriendgetawayweekends.com and you can check it out there. And then immediately following, I think the weekend after our June Girlfriend Getaway for cross stitch, we're going to have our first paper crafting Girlfriend Getaway. So more news on that when I get back from Disney. So, all right, let me share with you now some new arrivals in the shop. But before I do that, I'm going to share with you our brand new Annabella's limited edition Stars and Stripes Forever cross stitch box. You guys, this box came from my heart. My daughter worked really hard on doing a lot of these designs, so I have to give a shout out to Charlene. I know that, she likes to stay behind the scenes. I don't force her to come to events. I'm trying to get her to come to Disney because she lives 2 hours away, but tough stuff getting that girl to come out and gather with all of you. But I have to give her a shout out because, her designing is stunning and she did design all of these charts for you. So a big shout out to my beautiful daughter, Charlene. Julie McKinley is the model stitcher that stitched all of these beautiful pieces. So let me, without further ado, show you what you will get as far as the models go in your Stars and Stripes Forever cross stitch box. The first is our beautiful Stars and Stripes chart. Now you're going to receive a booklet of 7 different charts. The flag looks like it's actually waving. Isn't that just beautiful? So there is the large piece. And I had this framed at the Village Framer right here in Waynesville, North Carolina on Main Street. So the booklet is going to tell you where you can send your cross stitch piece to get it framed. I have to tell you, this was very, very affordable. I couldn't believe how affordable it was. I probably couldn't frame it myself for what she framed it, how she framed it. And just look at how beautiful it is. It's totally covered. There is no glass, but it is just stunning. So this is your large piece. And then you have 6 smalls, all patriotic in theme. The first is USA. I just made these into quick little pillows. And they sit in my double, 1776. Then you have my favorite, the Liberty Bell. You have Freedom. Oh, there's little pulleys on here. I love this eagle. Just look how sweet he is. So you have Freedom. Next is the Star. Very Americana. And last is July 4th, which has the pinwheels that I just adore. So in addition to your booklet, which has all of these exclusive charts, these are brand new, you're also going to receive your 28 count fabric, your floss pack, a custom-made needle minder, which is gorgeous, a Stars and Stripes sticker sheet, a floss strap with a charm, finishing fabric from Lori Holt's Americana fabric collection. If you haven't seen it, it's beautiful, and it coordinates beautifully with the fabrics, with the backing fabric. Let me show you what I did with some of the fabric that I had left over. So the big pillows that I showed you sit in my dough bowl, but then I took my leftovers and I made just these tiny little bowl fillers. So this is the fabric collection that you're going to receive in your box. And it's probably one of my, is this upside down? No, it's probably one of my favorites. And how fun, right? You can just make some little extras if you have leftovers. So you're gonna get that. You're going to get a decorative box, an extra goodie or 2 from me to you, and then we are going to have a stitch along. So there will be a private Facebook group where we're going to stitch along, and I'm going to go live in the group and sit and stitch with all of you. So the deadline is this Sunday. This is a limited edition box, so you can either purchase it. It's only $59, so you can plus shipping. You know, it's. I'm happy we can do this. So you're just going to go to annabellas.net and purchase it there. It's $59. Or if you want to shop on Etsy, that's fine. But it's always a little more on Etsy because of their high fees. So don't shoot the messenger. But you can always shop at annabellas.net if you want to save a few dollars. So we're very excited to bring this to you. It's going to be a great stitch along. The box is shipping early June, hope maybe late May, but I'm not going to be held to that because once we get everyone in on Sunday, then we'll go ahead and order some of the tchotchkes that we need to have to include. So that's fun, right? Love it. Okay, Primrose has 3 new releases too this week. Let me insert the photos here. These have already shipped. We placed our order yesterday. They shipped them. They're very quick, and we should have these early next week, and they're going to ship right out to you. First one is American Celebration. Nice and bright, patriotic colors. The next is American Alphabet. And then here is American U. And there is a matching needle minder. So how cute is the needle minder? So there you go. Those are from Primrose Cottage. And then October House Fiber Arts has 3 new releases. I'm only going to show you the patriotic one today because that seems to be where we're heading. This is called Heartfelt Patriot. I just love it. And then Jardin Privé, we haven't seen anything from her in a minute, but here we have Patchwork Bees. Isn't this beautiful? I just love this. So this would be a really fun summer stitch. And I believe the stitch count is 117 by 117. So it's really not that big. And then Crocetta Go-Go has 2 new summer releases. They're both beautiful. The first one is Summer Notes. And then we have Summer Tiny Village. Aren't those cute? Okay, so I don't have anything else to insert, but I do want to show you something that I was walking through the shop and saw this, and I forgot to do it on QuiltTube. So if you want to know what's going on for my quilters, all of the Riley Blake fabrics that are available for pre-order with releases coming in December, January, and February are now on Etsy. You can go to annabellas.net. When you click it, it's going to take you to Etsy just for my team's ease of shipping. Makes it a lot easier to have one place. So it's going to take you to Etsy, but everything is now listed. I listed this morning the last of the Riley Blake collection that I've been talking about. If you watched QuiltTube, it's called Independence. And if you're watching and you're coming with us to Colonial Williamsburg, get ready. This fabric collection is absolutely beautiful. I ordered the entire collection, so I'm not just going to carry the pre-cuts. We're going to carry the whole collection, and we're going to bring a lot of it to Williamsburg, and I have some plans for you as well. But I wanted to let you know because you may want to grab a fat quarter bundle or a jelly roll. There is a deadline on pre-orders, and it'll tell you that in the listing description. So long story short, I was walking through the shop, and look what I forgot that I got in. This is called Charm School, and it is a book of 18 quilts that you can make from a charm pack. So one of the things that we try to do here at Annabella's is we make finishing fun, we make stitching fun, and we love to make quilting fun. And for me, who has not been quilting for 20 years, I love to quilt with pre-cuts. I love to grab a charm pack and make a quilt. And I thought, well, I bought this, I think, for myself, and then I bought a ton more for the shop. So there you go. It helps you build your skills. This is by Vanessa Gorazian. She is the author. They're all beginner friendly. There's no charm, no foul. You cut your own charm squares from yardage and scraps. So super, super simple. Nice book, full color, easy to read. But I wanted to point it out. We don't have a lot, but I thought maybe some of you might like to check that out. Okay, that's it. I'm going to miss you. I won't see you here on Friday. I am going to be coming to you, like I said, live from Disney World or Orlando. So here's what you need to do, you guys. Please, please, please look up, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell. If I do a live, that's how you're going to get notified that Elaine just went live. If I do a recorded video, that's how you're going to get notified that there's a new video for you to watch, a FlossTube or a QuiltTube. Also, please remember the very best way for you to stay in touch with us and all things Annabella's is to make sure you are a subscriber to our newsletter. That newsletter goes out on Fridays only. Very rarely do we send out another. You can unsubscribe if you don't like it, but it's always loaded and filled with all kinds of things that I cannot cover on FlossTube. So the link for that is below. So I hope I do see you, on FlossTube live from Orlando. But in the meantime, I want to wish everyone a very, very happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day is always kind of mixed emotions for me, having lost my mom, as many of you have as well. And this year I'm kind of sad. I wish I was going to be in Florida with my kids. But you know what? You just got to trudge on through. But whatever you do decide to do this Mother's Day, I hope it is with all the people you love and doing what you love the most. Now, that is going to be our question for Happy Mail this week. What are your Mother's Day plans? And if you don't have any plans, or you're a fur mommy or a fur baby mommy, just tell me what your favorite Mother's Day memory was. Happy Mail last week was all about Easter. I wanted to know what you guys were doing for Easter, and you shared with me some of your, no, it wasn't. Last week wasn't Easter, I'm sorry. Last week was, do you like big or small retreats? And oh my gosh, I'm so happy that we're doing these girlfriend getaway weekends, because so many of you said you would much prefer the smaller, more intimate retreats. I'm with you. I love doing the big retreats. I love doing Williamsburg. We've got hands-on designs coming next year. We have Stitching with the Housewives are always large, but I also love these smaller girlfriend getaways, and we can't wait to bring you a lot more in the coming years. Okay, so Happy Mail is our way of just showing you how much we care, putting something in the mail to you in a pretty pink envelope, and having you be surprised when you receive it. You have to be over the age of 18 so we can ask for your mailing address. You have to be a subscriber to the channel. You must comment on the question posed. And you have to send an email to me at annabellashop@gmail.com. So if I call your name, get that email right out to us. I believe our team is all caught up. If we have any stragglers, go ahead from last week or the week before, let us know right away. Happy Mail will go out on Monday. This week's winners, or last week's winners, were Shay Grain U4H, Crafty DMC2, Paula McMillan 6171, Cindy Richards 6019, Slow Stitch Sandy, I'm with you, Slow Stitch Sandy, and Catherine M 7835. So everybody, have a wonderful Mother's Day weekend. I will see you very soon. Until I do, be happy, be well, and most of all, be kind. See you later. Bye.